Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Today a very quick video to explain to you about BTC, Ethereum and also altcoins, where we are, what's happening and what could be happening this week. Of course, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, hit the like button. We post a video every single day. And also guys, this video is brought by our partner Bluefin, the best non-KYC exchange. I utilize it for all of my trades. Amazing platform. We are now running a promotion. Up to $3,000 in features bonus. What you gotta do is last until today, guys. Today's the last day. I have only one person left, only one spot left to basically give away up to $3,000. What are you gonna do? There is a link in my description in this video. Sign up with Bluefin, deposit up to $30,000, get 10% cash back. You're going to get some futures bonus. They're going to go into your account. You can do whatever you want with that, and then you can trade. But also, if you're going to trade up to $100 million in volume, you're going to get an extra $9,400. Guys, once you're going to try Bluefin, I can tell you straight away, you're not going to come back. Very solid non-KYC exchange. I utilize it for all of my trades. But now, guys, Bitcoin, $87,500. We had a nice, I would say, 10% rebound from the low around $80,000. And the thing is, have we basically, put a bottom here? Are we going to see more downside? I'm going to show you today why I'm still a little bit cautious. But the good thing is that, guys, despite this volatility in this market, despite all of this craziness where people basically didn't understand what was happening, I can show you that with my VIP group, guys, we basically placed so many trading calls. And despite the volatility, despite things going crazy, I was able to nail, you can see all of my entries here, able to nail every single entry in our basically trading idea. Look at my members as well, guys, shorting and long in the market. As I probably told you already, we are now a team of professional traders. Look how many traders we are here right now. We also have educational videos. We have crypto trading ideas, crypto trading calls, weekly updates, 2 hours long videos. This is probably by far one of the best academies you can get in regards to crypto trading and also investing. And also we have a spot trading investing section, guys. I went and bought Ethereum at 2,700. I'm up a lot right now. So I'm telling you right now, if you don't want to miss out, if you want to really if you want to survive, this is a bear market, guys, what you got to do is to come on our VIP group. There is a link in the description, Little Trader, and also our trading results, guys. Everything is documented and transparent. I always show you the reality, how things are with all the proof. But right now, guys, so what I'm basically looking at right now is that this week is going to be important. We're going to have Thanksgiving Day, and also we're going to have two important metrics, initial jobless claims and also PPI. So what is going to be very important is that market is looking right now for a reason for the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates. Despite the fact that I believe that the Fed is going to cut rates regardless in December, what we're going to see right now for a continuation of Bitcoin price to go higher is going to be a lower PPI, lower than expectation. Why? Because the Fed is going to cut interest rates. We want to see consumer confidence to go down. We want to see also initial jobless claims to go higher. So we're going to see all these metrics. We could be seeing a more, I would say, sustained rally for BTC. But that's what you have to be careful right now. So if you want to understand exactly where we are right now and how high this pump could be going to, that's what you have to analyze. So basically right now we still haven't seen lots of volume coming in, suggesting that this rebound, it's only a corrective rebound. Now, I'm still of the opinion that we are still in a corrective wave, okay? And I don't believe we are into a bear market, okay? I know lots of people right now are calling for a bear market, end of the world, what are we going to do right now? I don't believe we are in a bear market yet, and it's going to be an important confirmation that I want to see if we actually are in a bear market. But also I want to show you right now why I'm not even worried if we are in a bear market, because of so many things. So what is going to be very important right now is that BTC, and I believe this is going to happen, is going to be able to reclaim this area around 100,000 to 102,000. In general, what you see, and you can actually see from this episode from here, and also from this episode here, is that BTC tend to go rally again against the 20 weeks moving average, okay, have another drop, and then you see the final rally incoming from here. So what is going to be very important right now is that, as you can see, we broke an important level of diagonal support, which was coming from here, and right now we're probably going to go and retest this area. So what is going to be very important is that we are still into, we can say, a potential ascending channel. Like so many people saying that, you know, we basically broke the channel, it's over, we're going to now go down to 30K, 20K. They might be right, okay? They might be right, but for me, I'm not smart enough to think like this, you know, for the future. But what I think is going to be very important, okay, it's to see the strength of BTC once we're going to be able to go and basically reclaim this area here. So my, I would say, view is that what we could be seeing from here is going to be the following. We could be seeing a little bit of a pump up to 90K, 91K, form a double bottom from here, go up to maybe 100,000 to 105,000, drop again to form another double bottom. As you probably remember, I told you that it would have taken around a month, 30 days, for this to complete. And if you're going to go from this point here to this point from here, guys, it probably will take until maybe mid-December to basically form a complete bottom. But right now, the two areas of interest that we have right now are the following. So we have our first area of interest, it's around here, okay, where Bitcoin could be going down to. Okay, right now, because we went so low, I wouldn't be surprised we're gonna maybe do something like that. And then it's gonna be still bullish, okay, then to continue higher. Okay, and once and if we're gonna do this, the next level we're gonna go and probably retest is gonna be this area, probably around 109, 110. And you can see as well, the area we're gonna retest and we have to basically close above is going to be the following. Once we're gonna be able to close, in my opinion, above 115,000, 110,000 is gonna be a complete shift of trend, meaning that it's gonna be possible to go and continue to a new all-time high. However, if we're gonna see a brutal rejection coming on the 20 EMA or coming even on this diagonal trend line, then it's gonna be more likely to see this, and then to see this. And then continuation to the upside. Okay? I'm coming here raw and real, guys, to give you the reality. And right now, don't panic, because I'm not saying that once you're gonna go here, we have to see a correction. So this is not guaranteed. This is not guaranteed. I like when people say, like, you know, like Dr. Profit, sorry. He says, oh, but we're gonna go down to 40K because I have the absolute truth. Guys, nobody knows. Nobody knows. You know, I'm happy you come in with your prediction. I'm also doing my prediction as well, but nobody knows if we're gonna go to 60K, 50K. We need to analyze the market like level by level and also with time as well. We can't make such prediction like that. So right now, to me, this is gonna be the most likely scenario for BTC. Today, guys, is gonna be a quick video, but tomorrow I promise you I'm gonna do something a little bit longer. So let's have also analyze, guys, Ethereum. Ethereum is into a situation where, again, very similar to BTC. So we had an important level of I would say of support, which was lost, unfortunately. That's I was expecting as well, myself. I was expecting that we could have done, like, rebounded from that area. And I said before, if we were going to lose the level, we would have gone lower. So Ethereum is into a situation where what could be happening now? As always, support becomes resistance. So if you're going to go back to, let's say, 3,900 to 4,000, the same effect could be happening for Ethereum like happened with Bitcoin. You could be seeing ABC, and this one is an ABC. It could be take us down to probably this area. So Ethereum could be going down to, again, $2,000. What is going to be the most likely scenario? Is it going to be Ethereum to go down to $2,000, or is going to be something like this, to probably go up to here, have a rejection, form a double bottom, and then to continue? In my view, this is going to be what is going to be happening. Again, guys, I don't have the crystal ball. I cannot tell you with certainty this is going to happen, but looking at the situation with the markets, look at what's happening right now with the Fed potentially cutting interest rates for the future, looking at many metrics, of course, this could be my first hypothesis. Do I still believe Ethereum can go up to 7,000, 7,500? I still believe so. My mind hasn't changed. I haven't changed my mind. I don't flip-flop. So still believe that we should be able to go, once this bullshit of sell-off is finished, to go and basically breach this first level of Fibonacci extension at $7,600 for Ethereum. So nothing has changed for me. You can even see, for example, for Ethereum, right now you can see ETH potentially forming an inverted head and shoulder coming from here, and then you should be able to take us higher. And if this happens, Bitcoin is going to be to, let's say, 110, Ethereum could be going at a 0.06 to probably 7,000, 7,500. And right now, guys, remember that this market has been very choppy. It's been very choppy, and if you don't know how to trade with these guys, which is called order flow, you are going to get demolished. So I got very good news for you guys. With our company, Freedom Trading Academy, we are launching an order flow course, an advanced trading course. So we're going to basically have in the yearly membership, you can buy the yearly membership, you're going to get the advanced trading course, intermediate, beginner, investor course as well. How to utilize DeFi to get passive income. All is going to be together in the yearly membership. Or you can, if you want, you can buy separate course. But it's going to be all available for you. It's going to be so many hours of content. It's not going to be this course where you do 2 hours and that's it. It's going to be very in-depth to show you exactly how to trade utilizing order flow, and you can make lots of money with that. But otherwise, guys, Ethereum, that's what I think right now. So let's have a look a little bit very quickly. Altcoins as well, talking about altcoin season, that I can see people, they already gave up. They already gave up with the idea of altcoin season. They say basically this is over. And again, to me, guys, when people tell me this is over, I tend to have a look at this. Okay, so we said before we were going to go and basically feel this week, which we almost feel the week, and what's going to be happening. In my opinion, looking at this, what I could be expecting, it looks like this trend, like this total free market cap, is basically forming this. It's forming this, I would say, contraction where we're going to continue to form a series of lower high and lows, and then suddenly we should be able to go and get away with that. What we don't want to see is going to be, of course, a breakdown from this area, which, of course, if BTC is going to go down, let's say, to 60,000, then the expectation will be that this one could be breaking down even more. Okay, so unfortunately, okay, I'm not, I cannot give you the absolute truth. And to me, I still expect this level to hold. Okay, this level I think we're going to hold. But at the same time, if we're going to see a clear rejection with BTC, let's say 110, 115, where probably altcoins are going to be, the market cap is going to be around this area, I'm going to be considering with my group guys, with my VIP group, we're going to be reconsidering to restructure our portfolio to then, of course, minimize the losses if altcoins are going to go lower. So can you see, even a bear market, guys, even if it's a bear market, there is a strategy that you can utilize. Is a mix of shorting and DCA and rebuy back in that works very well. I've done already twice, guys, and I made money into a bear market. So it's not a bear market that scares everybody, that everybody loses money. If you're smart, you can also make money into a bear market. But right now, guys, total free, still looking good. Still don't see any significant problem. Now let's have a look as well in regards to Bitcoin, to altcoin season, what's happening right now, so we can have a look at the Bitcoin dominance, guys. So again, Bitcoin dominance is really showing me, unless something is going to change, unless something we're going to see a complete change of trend. To me, it looks like this is forming again a head and shoulder. And I showed you before the comparison between Ethereum and Bitcoin, that it was showing like an inverted head and shoulder, and here is showing a head and shoulder. So if that's the case, we should be seeing, of course, Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. and as well as many altcoins to outperform BTC. And with the completion of this, right, I'm going to show you very quickly, if this one is a head and shoulder, remember, maybe it might not be, we could be going basically down to this level, so around 44, 45, which means Ethereum can be going to 7,000, and it means as well, if I'm going to go back to our chart, others versus Bitcoin, you can see even from here, guys, we are on the cusp, we are on the verge of breaking this level. And even from here, guys, you can see that if you're going to be able to the breakout, we have, I don't have the indicator here, but we have many order block sitting around this area, which means that many altcoins will have the possibility, if BTC is going to go back to 115, 110, 115, many altcoins are going to have the possibility of triple in value from where they are. For example, Tau, for example, Sui. Okay, so this could be happening. And then once, for example, Sui is going to go back to this area, okay, then we can basically analyze and see where we are, and then to decide, okay, is it better just to sell some Sui and then rebuy back cheaper because this is an ABC correction? This could be possible, but it's important every time to analyze the market, guys, day by day. Otherwise, you're going to get destroyed. Simple as that. Now, last thing I want to discuss today, and I think it's also very important, guys, is the USDT dominance, okay? So the dominance right now is basically showing this. You can see that the fractal, which is playing by perfection right now since 2021, and you can see as a complete repeat. And what is actually quite funny, that lots of people right now are starting to see that this Bitcoin dump resemble what happened in 2022. Okay, it looks like almost the same fractal that we saw in 2022. To me, I'm not convinced about that. Like, I'm really not convinced that the market makers are basically repeating what happened in 2022 and basically doing this. Okay, so it could be, don't get me wrong, it could be the exact repetition of 2021, the same fractal, okay, they're playing the same, but why would they do that? Why would they just repeat the same? And of course, if this is going to happen, then we can also assume that the USDT dominance, it will do the same. It will do the same, go up to here, make everybody scared, and then potentially go down. But at the same time, as you can see, if we're going to basically follow the same fractal, the next days, and from now until probably the mid of December, the USDT dominance should be going down, perhaps to 5.2 to even 5%. And what it means that if this is going to happen, it's going to give some freedom of to move for BTC, but also for altcoins, which again reinforces my theory that if you're going to see BTC to go and pump higher, we also should be seeing altcoins to do well as well. But again, is this going to be a fractal which is gonna play out like that, or are we going to see a deeper drop down to here before continuing higher? Because if you're going to go down to this level, altcoins are going to go insane. If you're only going to go to here, probably Bitcoin is going to go to 105, 110. So that's why we had to see and analyze every day what's happening right now. But that's basically the situation that we are at the moment. And the last thing I want to show you, which is also very important, guys, is the S&P 500. Has the S&P dropped fully? Because remember, what is also very important is that Bitcoin follows the S&P 500. Okay, so whenever the S&P goes down, Bitcoin follows. It's funny because Bitcoin drops and then the S&P drops as well, and Bitcoin just follows again. So which is like a double slash. But not only, guys, BTC doesn't only follow Bitcoin. It also follows the Nikkei. It follows the what's it called? Nikkei. It follows the ASX. It follows like the major indexes pretty much. So it's not only the S&P 500. So right now we need to understand, has the S&P 500 already corrected fully, or there is more downside to come? Because the thing is, if you look at the FIBO, if you look at order blocks, even though we are still in a very strong uptrend, I wouldn't be surprised if the S&P is going to come a little bit lower. Not straight away, but If it is going to go, maybe do something like that, okay, then of course it's going to reinforce my theory that BTC could be going to maybe 90K, 95K, drop again down to 77, 80, and then have a strong movement to the upside. So this could be happening still. And this could be making sense for, I guess, a continuation to the upside. Lots of people are seeing right now BTC in this situation as a bad thing. But for me, this was probably the best thing that could have happened for us to go and move higher. Because right now, before, when we were up to here, I kept saying that I didn't like it. I kept saying, guys, I'm 50-50 investor. I'm only going to start to put money again into the market if Bitcoin goes to 100K. And I basically avoided all of this drawdown here. And I started to buy altcoins when we were down to like 98, 95. That's when I'm going to start to buy altcoins. So right now I just need like a 2x to be in very good profits. So, but the thing is, at this level, okay, the market was very extended. So probably would have had a fail rally. But right now, if they want to really to pump it, guys, we have so much room. Look at the RSI as well to go and really pump it to the upside. Okay, so that's it for today, guys. Unfortunately, I don't have much more time, but I'm going to explain to you better tomorrow. But right now, I would say, is the bottom in? I don't believe so. I don't think the bottom is in. I think that they're going to probably try. I'll show you a little bit better into the lower time frame. Probably could be something like that. So up to here, then do something like that. Try to go higher again, push it down, trap everybody, and then they're going to pump it. That's my expectation for now. Okay, let me know in the comments what do you think. Let me know if you think we are in a bear market, it's over, it's going to be the end of the world, or do you think there is still a chance for us to go and pump to the infinity? But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you tomorrow for another video. Take care and see you soon.